Hey guys, welcome to the channel. As you see in the thumbnail, what if Issei get cat army and harem with all cat girls? Before I start, please do support for more awesome content, and subscribe my channel and like this video. Go support and follow the Virgil78 for writing that awesome fanfic, and also make sure to comment on this story. Link in the description. Issei wasn't sure what time it was. He just gotten out of bed and decided to go out for a run, but when he got the park he noticed something, a blue-looking circle, and then all of a sudden a group of weird-looking people and cat-looking things came out of the circle. He was about to run, but before he could they called out, "Hey, can you please tell where we are?" Issei, I'm sure you're in Japan. The group looked bewildered, trying to make seem of where they were. Issei, sorry, but could you tell me your name? Oh, sorry, where my manners, the name's Catman. 1. This is what Catman looks like for anyone who doesn't know. Issei, that's an interesting name. Catman, yeah, I know, I get that a lot, it's just something you get used to. Issei, well's the name's Issei, and if you don't mind, can you tell why half your group look like cats? Catman, yeah sure, we're from another world where cats rule the universe. Issei, huh, sound cool. Catman, yeah, it's a nice life there. Well, I should introduce you to the rest. In the front we have Mohawk Cat, next to him Eraser Cat, next to him Titan Cat. 2. Titan Cat, hello Issei, nice to make your acquaintance. Issei, wait, you can take Titan Cat, yeah I can, don't ask why, it a long story that we both don't have the time for. Issei, fair enough. Catman, well, as I sang, and behind them we have me, next to me we have Kronos. But don't see, not evil like the legends, she's actually quite nice when you get to know her. Kronos, well hello there cutie. Issei, standing blushing like an idiot, and everyone get a laugh out of it. Issei, thank I guess. And next to Kronos we have Garu, despite his apprentice he's actually really friendly. Issei, nice to meet you Garu, smiley face. Garu, nice to meet you to Mr. Issei, just call me Issei or Issei, either is fine. Garu, nice to meet you Issei. Catman, well thanks for your help. Issei, wait, before you go, do you guys anywhere to stay? Catman, no we don't. Issei, well you could come live with me if you want, my place is pretty big and I'm the only one living there, so it would be nice to have some company. Catman, are you sure? Issei, yeah, it would be fine. Before they go, Garu transforms into a human form. They arrive at Issei's place to find it's a huge mansion. And sorry I don't have any pics, I'm writing this later so I don't have to get pics, sorry again. Catman, wow Issei, this is huge. Issei, thanks, we come out find some room for you all. As the group made their way through the mansion they noticed just how quiet it was, so Kronos perked up with a question. Kronos, so Issei, why is this place too quiet? Issei, well, I live alone, never really been to have tons of maids running around, he said with a sad slime. Issei, why do you look so down? There were some people that lived with me here before, but one day I came back to find them all cheating on me, so I broke up with and kicked them all out. Ever since then they've been trying to apologize for what they did, but I've just been ignoring them. Kronos, sorry for asking about sensitive info like that. Issei, it's fine, I needed to get that off my chest. They arrived at a couple of rooms and he said, Issei, pick any room you want, there's a lot and they're all free. After that Issei left to go stuff and everyone just settled in, but after that they heard someone shouting. Scene break with Issei. Issei, Rice, what the fuck do you want now, you bitch? Rice, I wanted to see if there any way you would forgive us. 3. Issei, no Rice, not after what you did, you broke my already fragile heart and then smashed into pieces. Catman, Kronos, and Garu came downstairs to see who's screaming, to see a girl with red hair, slim figure, and Retha large assets, a small girl with white, and then a cat clip, another girl about the same height as the redhead with black hair tied into a ponytail, another with blonde hair, and 2 other girls, one with chestnut hair, and the other with blue hair. They were confused on how they were, so Kronos asked, Kronos, Issei, who are these people? The group at the front door also looked confused cause they didn't know how these people were. Issei, these are the people who cheated on me, Issei said with a lot of venom in tone, something that everyone picked up on. Rice, Issei, who are these people? Kronos, I'm Issei's girlfriend and these are his friends. 1. Issei was surprised she said that, but keep his shock to himself at that moment. Rice stood there downtrodden that Issei was with someone new. Issei, pulling Kronos close, yeah, she's my girlfriend and been better than all of you ever, she actually cares about me unlike you lot, and I found out about your plan to let Raynare kill me so you could make me a devil. Rice, what how did you know? Issei, after I purged my evil pieces and became a full dragon, I used some of my dragonic magic given to my by Great Red herself and revived her, and you won't lay a finger on her. After that a blonde boy came along and prepared a magic circle to get rid of Rice and her group. Issei thinks Kiba she's was getting very annoying, and only 2 people will be forgiven in Rice Priage, those are Kiba and Koneko. Flashback. Issei came home to see Rice, Akino, Zenobia, Irina, Isa and Koneko with another guy, but Koneko sat there fully clothed while the rest were fully have with another man. Issei, what the fuck are you all doing? Rice. Issei, it's not what it looks like. Koneko, senpai, I'm sorry, I didn't want to be here, but they dragged me into this. Issei, bullshit, I am breaking up with all of you. Issei running out the door crying, running to the orc thinking it would be the only place he would get some peace quite to take everything in. Scene break. Orc. Kiba just getting back from a contract came into the orc expecting everyone to be there, but all he heard was crying, so he rushed in to see Issei crying on the couch. Kiba, Issei, are you okay? Issei, do I look like I am fucking okay? Sorry Kiba, I'm not in the best state. RN. Kiba there goes to console his friend. Flashback end. You're welcome man, anytime. Issei was sitting with Kronos on the couch just chatting. Issei, so tell about your universe and the cat army. Kronos, it was nice meet a lot of people and made some friends, although it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows, there were many threats we had to face. Issei, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have asked. Kronos, no, don't apologize, it's fine. Issei just gave Kronos a hug and sat there enjoying each other's company, and they decided to watch something. And just image whatever you want them to watch. Also imagine Kronos in a cause outfit like jeans and a shirt. Imagine that for all human characters and character that have a human form. As they were watching their show, they heard a knock at the door. Issei, I'll get it, don't worry. Issei got to the door and opened it, his face soured. Issei, what the fuck do you want? Koneko. Koneko, senpai, I want to say sorry and tell you what happened. Issei, what if I don't want to forgive you? What if I don't wanna? Koneko, I know you don't want to see, but I love you and I don't want to lose you. Issei, Koneko, you and they other broke my heart. After finally getting over my trauma from getting killed by first girlfriend, I finally confessed to you all, and I thought and hoped I could finally be truly happy with the ones I love, but then I found you all with another guy. Koneko, I'm sorry, can we just take? I'm here alone, nobody else knows I'm here, so please. Issei, fine, come and we can take, but if I detect any hint of lie then I'm kicking you out. Koneko, thank you, I see. Issei, don't fucking call me that. Koneko, okay, I'm sorry. Issei, you can sit down on the couch, and would you like anything to drink? Koneko, tea please. Issei went to the kitchen, but there was just too many thoughts running through his mind. Scene changed with Koneko and Kronos. Koneko sat down, and Kronos glares at her. Kronos, what are you doing here? Koneko, I'm here to clear up my relationship with Issei. With that, Issei came into the living and sat next to Kronos. Issei, so Koneko, tell, what do you want? Koneko, I want to tell you what happened, how everything led up to that event. Flashback start. Rice, is just me or Issei not enough? And I will be doing letters from the names for convenience sake. Era, I have to agree, we've been dating for 2 weeks, yet he's only taken us on 1 date we haven't even had yet. 1. It like he's scared to do anything, but why would he be scared? I don't know, he's all perverted, and also I don't know why he's not jumping at the opportunity. X. It just feels he doesn't care, maybe he's with someone else, so that's why he's ignoring us. K. Can please just give him some space, we don't know what he's thinking, he finally got his dream, yes, but he may be very stressed. R. While I see your point, this is I see we're talking about he should be more proactive with his relationships. Flashback end. Issei, so you're telling after 2 weeks, 2 fucking weeks, they thought I have to be the perfect boyfriend, not even taking my feeling into account. Kronos just gave Issei a hug. Koneko, Issei, I'm sorry, I tried go stand up for you, but at the end of the day they just ignored my opinion. Issei, okay, please continue. Flashback start. Koneko POV. It was 2 weeks since they bad-mouthed Issei. He was trying his best to be a good boyfriend, but behind closed door they acted like he wasn't enough, but I didn't know just how much of a bitch Rice truly was. We were in a meeting, I didn't know what to expect. I think to take about Issei, I don't want to be with him any longer, he's just not what we need, but I also want to be with him cause he holds a lot of political power, so I propose we stay with him, but I've found some new. Everyone but Koneko agreed. K. What, why would do this? I thought you loved him. Raxi. We never loved him, he's only useful because he's the Red Dragon Emperor. And after that everything went black. When I woke I found myself near a couch, and I heard moaning. I opened my eyes to Rice and hear group with another guy. I could feel disgusted. There I heard shout, and after that I wanted to give you space, but then Rice dragged me along when I didn't want to be there. End of flashback. Issei just got up and much to everyone's surprise he hugged Koneko. Issei: I'm sorry Koneko for not for getting angry at and for just leaving and wanting to take. Koneko: it's okay, I see, I'm sorry for telling you sooner. Then Issei separates from Koneko. Then he had Koneko with as much passion and love as he could. Koneko was at first surprised but melted into the Kronos sat there with a little bit of jealousy in her eyes which Issei noticed. Issei and Koneko stopped there and had a bit of a smirk on his face and looked at Kronos. Issei: Kronos, what's with the look in your eyes? Kronos just blushed and looked away. Everyone got a good laugh. Issei then heard the doorbell go off, so he put his guard up to see a weird group. Hello, do you know anyone by the name of Kronos? Issei: who's asking? Kronos came to the and recognized the group. Kronos: Issei: it's okay, I know them. Kronos: it nice to you too again. Also my name is Yukimura. Imagine in a causal outfit with metal wings. My name is Aphrodite. Winky face. Ignore the bow and rose. And this is Slime and Teacher Beat Cat. Issei: it's nice to meet you, smiley face. After he said that, Teacher Bear just climbed onto his shoulder. Everyone's thoughts adorable. Issei: hello there little guy. He's pet Teacher Bear, and Teacher Bear purrs under Issei's touch. Kronos: hey Issei, would it be alright if they Sayed here with us? Issei: yeah, that's fine. Issei was sitting at his desk only thinking about the new people from the cat army to join him as he was stirring in his thoughts when two people came up to him. Murayama: hey Issei, do you feel alright? Issei: what do you want? Kates: we just wanted to see if you were okay after seeing Rice. Issei: don't meeson that fucking whore. Murayama: we also wanted to apologize for hitting you with our swords. Issei: why now? Why apologize to me? Is it only because I left my perverted tendencies behind, or is out of pity? Cause if's out of pity, then just fuck off. Everyone was surprised that Issei take to them that way, and I'm not sure how many flashbacks I'm gonna have, but they're helping me plan things out for these early chapters. Flashback start. Issei came into class one day just looking miserable and broken. Mitsuda and Motohama came up to him to see if he was alright. Moto: hey bro, you good? You look like someone just burned your porn. Everyone was disgusted at what Moto said, but everyone was surprised at Issei's reaction. Issei: fuck off. Moto: what, I thought we were bros. Issei: I said fuck off. Moto and Mitsuda starting to get angry at Issei. Moto: what kind of shit are you? MIT: yeah, what did you do to Issei? Issei: he died, so fuck off. This started to get some attention around the school because of how fast rumors spread around the school until the whispers got to Rice, who decided to what was up. Rice got to the classroom to see Issei talking to Moto and MIT while everyone just looked surprised. Rice went up to Issei's desk. Issei, seeing Rice at his desk, just lost it. Issei: what the fuck do you want, you two-timing bitch? Nobody knew what Issei meant, but they didn't have to wait to find out. Issei: I said what the fuck do you want? First I come home to find you and everyone but Koneko with another man, but then you have the audacity to then try and continue to live in my house. Everyone stood there in shocked silence. The fact that Issei was screaming at Rice was already surprising enough, but also the fact that Issei claimed everyone but Koneko cheated on. They didn't want to believe what he said, but when they looked at Rice's face they saw a look of sadness and the regret in her eyes, and that was all that was needed to confirm it for them. Then they shocked out of their silence by a sound to only see Issei had slapped Rice. Issei: get the fuck out of my life. Rice: but Issei. Issei: I said get the fuck out of my life. Rice just left, and everyone started whispering about what just happened. Issei just grabbed his stuff and went home. Flashback end. Issei: well, what is then pity? Why try and be nice to me after all this time? Kates: because we regret what we need. Issei: ha 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 ha, you wanna know something funny? Murayama: what, said laced with worry in her tone. Issei: the perversion, the peeking, everything, it was all masked because you don't know how much pain I was in. Issei: yet the mask worked so well that none of you even took a second to see if I was okay. My so-called friends only cared about the porn. My girlfriends, my fucking girlfriends, some of the only people I truly opened up to, betrayed my trust. Issei: and now because I stop using the mask you only care about me now. Just how pathetic and shallow are you people? Nobody spoke a word cause they knew he was right. No teacher to their knowledge very asked him about his perversion. Everyone just branded him as the perverted beast, and never slowed down to even ask if he was okay. It affected Murayama and K-Taste the most. They just hit with their sword after he got abandoned by his so-called friends, having to take beating by a whole club. They never went to any teachers or the student council, they just beat him. Issei. But you know, I moved on. I've found people who actually care about me, so you can as shallow and pathetic as you want, cause I don't care anymore. Issei. You can pity me all you want and apologize all you, but it doesn't matter anymore cause it's too late, and you know that's fine. Issei then proceeded to leave the room and everyone to ponder his words. Scene change with Kronos. Kronos was sitting on the couch till she heard a noise and turned around to see Issei. Kronos. Hey Issei, smiley face. Issei. Hey Kronos. Issei. Kronos, would you possibly like to go out on a date with me, said Issei with a blush on his face. Kronos shock responded. Kronos. But aren't you already dating Koneko? Issei. Yeah, I am, but she said she's fine with sharing and encouraged me to ask you out on a date. Kronos, still somewhat shocked, just looked at Issei for a moment. Kronos. Sure Issei. Smiley face. Where you like to go? Issei. Well, I was wondering maybe we could go out dinner. Scene change restaurant. Issei and Kronos sat there, enjoyed their meal, and the chat they had, then they went home. Scene change how as Issei and Kronos flopped onto the couch together laughing, and the way two figures came and joined them. Issei. Koneko, TB, what are you doing here? Koneko, I wanted to see if your date went well and TB just wants to be pet. Issei proceeded to pet TB aka Teacher Bear Cat. Issei. So Kronos, will you be my girlfriend? Kronos, yeah I will. They proceeded to with as much as possible, while Koneko just smiles happy to see her love smile again, and TB just purrs cutely. Issei just got back from cooking to find Kronos cooking. Issei. Hey babe, what you cooking? Kronos. Just some dinner for everyone. Issei, smiley face. After that Issei goes to chill on the couch with Koneko, and starts taking with Yuki and Geru. Issei. So how have you guys been? Yuki. Yeah, alright, also T-checks for letting us stay here. Issei mentioned it nice to have some friends and allies to live with. Yuki, smiley face. Geru. So what were things like before you meet us? Issei. It was alright, did some stuff and I'm not happy about. As Issei said that, Aphrodite came downstairs and sat on the couch with them. Afro. Oh, tell us I know. Issei. Alright, but I regret what I did. Issei. Back before I found my harem cheating on me, I was a massive perv. All I cared about was boobs, and it was a dark time in my life. Afro. I don't really see a problem with that. Issei. What do you mean? Afro. Well, you are a guy and around that age. Koneko. I get your point, Aphrodite. Afro. Just call me Afro, that what everyone else does. Smiley face. Koneko. Alright Afro, but I do agree with Issei, and I'll be honest, it's not like we really helped. Afro. What do you mean? Koneko. Well, when Issei looked at any of us in a perverted way, I kinda hit him. Sorry darling. Issei. Don't apologize, I honestly deserved it, because while some of my perversion was a mask to hide from others, but my intentions weren't exactly pure. Koneko just hugs Issei. Issei. I'm sorry, I'll be back later. Issei runs off towards his room. Afro. I'll go up and see if he's alright. As a goddess of love, I think I somewhat understand what he's been through. Koneko gives Afro a look of please help him, he needs it. Afro nods her head and walks to Issei's room. Scene change. Aphrodite POV. I walked towards Issei's room and heard crying. Issei POV. After I ran off towards my room, I got in bed and I broke down all the stress, sadness, and starting a new harem. It was just too much to end any longer. Before the incident, I felt like I finally found people who would show me true love and I could finally be open with someone, but I guess that wasn't to be. I just was crying and I felt like I couldn't stop. Then I heard my door open, but I didn't care. POV third person. Afro went over to sit by Issei's bed. Afro. How are you feeling? Issei. Not great. Afro. Just keeping cry and let it out. I'll be here to help comfort you. Issei. Crying, thank you. Afro. SHSHSH, it's okay, I'm here as the goddess of love. I somewhat know what you're going through. Issei just sat there letting out his emotions and pain as Afro comforted him, and a little bit later Koneko and Kronos came in to see how Issei was, and they saw Issei asleep in Aphrodite's arms. Koneko. Is Issei okay? Worried. Kronos. Please tell me he's okay. Afro. He's doing okay, no, but he was in a lot of emotional pain. Afro. And I think starting a new harem not long after the last one, I think that sparked a lot of pain within him. Kronos. So what do we do? Afro. We help him as much as possible. Koneko. What do you mean? Somewhat glaring at Afro. Afro with a smirk on her face, willing to share. Kronos. Why? Afro. Well, I know what he's going through, but I also thinks he pretty cute. He also a dragon, and dragons are known to attract multiple mates. Koneko, how did you know that? Issei. Because I told her about not only my past but dragons as well because she was curious. Koneko, I see you're awake. Issei. Yeah, I'm awake now, and Afro is right, I've been stressed out recently. Sorry for not telling you guys, it's just been hard after everything. Kronos / Koneko, it's alright honey. Everyone just hugs Issei. Afro, Issei, are you feeling alright now? Issei, yeah Trihexa, I needed that. Afro, anytime, smiley face. Issei, so I heard you wanted the harem. Afro with a blush, yes. Kronos and Koneko, issue, we're fine with you having a harem, but it's gotta have limits, okay? Issei, okay. Issei, thank you all of you, and I love you all. After that the Issei came downstairs and everyone have a good time just chillin' out. Scene change next at Ko Academy, end of the day. Murayama, hey Issei, wanna hang out with us? Issei, no Trihexa, I have plans. As Issei said that, two people walked in. Issei, hey Kronos, hey Afro. Then TB jumped on the desk and then onto Issei's shoulder, and Issei's then pets TB. Issei, hello there buddy, how are you today? Kates, Issei, how these people, and what is that on your shoulder? Issei, these two are my girlfriends and this is my cat. Everyone, what? C/A. Come babe, we have, so let's go. Issei, yeah let's, I don't want to be around any of these shallow people any longer. After Issei later, the only thing that Mura and Cat could think was, M/K, has our chance to be with him gone. Issei POV Ko Academy. Murayama, hey Issei, at lunch can we please talk on the rooftop of the school? Issei, alright, but don't piss me off while we're up. Murayama, is alright if Kates joins us as well. Issei, I don't care who bring, just if you want to take to me, then when we get to the rooftop just get on with it. Time skip to rooftop. Issei, so what do you want? Murayama, I wanted to apologize for everything and know this for pity reasons or anything like that. I just wanted to say sorry and for just writing you off. Kates, I agree with Mura, I'm sorry for also just writing you off and never even trying to take a deeper look. Issei, okay look, can we not do this? Murayama, but why? Issei, because I have no time for this apology shit. Okay, I'll honest, a lot of my perversion was masked, but it didn't, I was all pure and shit. Okay. Issei, I'm gonna say this now, if you want my forgiveness that's fine, but I just wanna put everything in the past cause I'm way happier now. Kates, is because of those two we saw the other day. Issei, that's a part of it, yes, but if also made new friends, got a cat, and found people who actually care about my happiness. I've found people I can truly open up to. Murayama, I'm happy to hear, but I also wanted to know if you're willing to start a friendship with us. Issei, I'm willing to start a friendship, but if we're going to do this then you need to something, because if you don't know it could lead to you getting killed. Kates, what do you mean? Issei then unfurls his wings. Issei, I am Issei, the red dragon of domination. Then they hear another voice. Drag, ha 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 ha, well said partner. Kates, what the hell? Murayama, I expected as much. Kates, what do you mean Mura? Murayama, I already know of the supernatural, my dad is an exorcist. Issei, well that's interesting. Mura, before you saying I know you're a dragon and I also have a scared gear. Kates, as well, she just didn't know it yet. Issei, how did you know that? Mura, my dad taught me how to sense scared gears and supernatural being, also how to hide my presence so the supernatural won't mess with me. Issei, if only I had your luck, maybe then I wouldn't have ever dated that bitch Rice. Issei, Rice, get out from your hiding spot, I know you're there listening in. Rice, but how? Issei, I am a dragon bitch. 1. Rice, you know because of you I also most lost my status as a high-class devil. Issei, good, the only high status you deserve is for how many times you broke my heart. Rice, Issei, but I thought you loved me, why would you say that? Issei, because I did love you at first, I thought I finally found the love of my life, but it's just turned out you're nothing more than a power-hunger manipulative ass who doesn't know how to love. Now get out of before I kill you. Rice, fine, but this isn't over. Issei, bring you can't to do shit, said with a smirk. Rias TCH. Rice, leave Issei, Kates and Murayama alone. Kates, geez, I didn't know she was that much of a bitch. Issei, I'm sorry you had to see that. I've moved on, but it's hard to get truly over the pain of being cheated on. Bell rings, meaning class is starting again. Time skip, end of day. Murayama, hey Issei, would be alright if we came and hung out at your place. Issei, sure, why not? Scene change outside of Issei's house. Kates, when did you start living in a mansion? Issei, A while ago Rice Bother remodeled my house, and you know, for someone with the title of Lucifer, he's actually quite a nice guy. Murayama, so you're telling me you've spoke to Lucifer? Issei: yes, I have, but he's not the original Lucifer, he hold the title. Issei: before you ask any more question, let's go inside first. As they walked in, the first thing they noticed was Koneko chilling on the couch. As they see this, she turns her head to look at them. Koneko: yous darling, I didn't know you already found more members for your harem. Issei looked unfazed, but Mura and Keitase had massive blushes on their face, which Issei took a note of. Issei: Koneko, stop teasing them like that. Also, do you know where Afro and Kronos are? Koneko: yeah, they're in kitchen making some tea for themselves. Issei: tea checks, babe. Koneko POV. Koneko: so Murayama Keitase, tell me, are you into Issei, and if you are, why? Murayama: well, I've been into Issei since middle school. It's when he started to show his perversion I gave up on trying to be with him, cause I felt like I wasn't enough for his standards. Koneko: I get where you're coming. It didn't help that Rice decided to steal him away. Koneko: well, now you Keitase. Keitase: well, I like that. When he looked at me, I saw that he thought I looked cute. I saw it in his eyes, but I never tried to make a move, not because of perversion, because while that was a turn off, it didn't really matter to me, but I was too scared to even try and ask him out. Koneko: let's say this, you do know he has a harem. M/K: we know, and we don't mind sharing you whiling too. Koneko: personally, I'm fine with sharing, but I'm not the only one you have to ask, because you also have to ask the god of love and god of time if they're also willing to share. Mura: wait, did you just say god of time, and the god of love is in his harem? Koneko: yeep. Keisate: holy fuck, how did he do that? Why don't you just ask us yourself? POV Issei: Issei: after I asked Koneko where an Af and chore were, I went into the kitchen to see the two with a cup of tea talking to each other. Issei: here girls. AC: hey darling, hey babe. I sat down next to them, and each one of them Issei: would it be alright if we talked about the harem really? Kronos: sure, why not? Afro: I'm fine with. Issei: well, I personally think more girls are going to join, I'm just not sure how many. Kronos and Aphrodite: that fine babe, as long as it's based on love and not just looks and stuff like. Issei: yeah, that's not something you're gonna have to worry about, cause the last time I did that, look where it got me. Kronos: fair enough, but why did you want to bring this up? Issei: because of my dragon instincts pulling me towards these two girls called Murayama and Keitase, and I told them of the supernatural. It's also that I've had crush on them for years. Kronos just smiled at Issei, but Afro was a different story. Afro: Era, I didn't know you had crushes on girls from your school. Issei blushes and looks away. AC: it's okay for you for them to be part of the harem. Issei, smiley face. Third person POV: why don't you ask us? Murayama and Keitase look over to see the two women that they saw with Issei before. Keitase: so you are Aphrodite and Kronos, I'm guess. Afro: I see you know your pantheons. Keitase: I do, it fascinated me since a young age. Afro: well, I'm willing to share. Issei: question is, are you? M/K: we are. Afro: well, welcome to the harem. Issei: I'ma go to the kitchen. Anyone want a drink? Everyone, tea please. Issei: okay, sure, be back in a minute. Afro: Murayama Keitase, can I talk to you for a sec? M/K: sure. Scene change, hallway. Afro: if you any of you break Issei's heart, then no god will save you from my wrath. M/K: understood. Afro: excellent, now let's go enjoy some TV. It was normal Saturday for Issei and his harem and friends. Everyone just chilled out and had a drink together. Even Kiba came round for a while. And this is where I'll start to have the males play more of a role. Issei: so Kiba, how things been for you? Kiba: been alright, been avoiding Rice as much possible, though at one point she tried to brand me as a stary because I avoided her, but I got in contact with Red. And Zex would be called Red cause I can't remember hope to spell his name, and I just like calling him Red. 1. Kiba: and he stopped that. He wanted to talk to you soon about everything that's happened since you broke up with Rice. I haven't said about the cat army though. Keitase: it's probably better if don't take about them for now. Yukimura: I agree with Miss Keitase, it's probably better to stay hidden for now and reveal who we are later. TB: I agree, and it feels nice to be treated like a normal cat. Issei: you can take TB. TB: yes, I can. Everyone in the cat army can talk, even Eraser. Eraser: feels nice to be able to express myself. Sips martini. TB: also, I probably won't take much cause it just feels nice be treated like a cat. Issei: well, if that's what you want, little buddy, then I'll happily treat you like a normal cat until otherwise. TB: smiley face. Time skip. Teacher: Okay, and that's the bell. Everyone, you can go home now. As everyone packs their stuff, Sona comes in. Sona, Issei, can you please come with me to the student council office? You're not in trouble, or anything like. I just wanted to check up on your well-being. 3. Issei, alright, let's go. Scene change. Sona, so Issei, tell me how you've been this past few weeks. Issei, been alright, and before you ask about Rice, I don't want to think about her. I found new people and moved on. Sona, that's good to hear. In all honesty, you've seemed a lot more upbeat and cheery, and now there are rumors about you dating the kendo duo. Issei, so what if I am? Sona, then I'm happy for you, cause it's nice to see you smile again. Smiley face. Issei, wow Sona, I didn't know you cared. Issei, well then Sona, how about a game? Chess. Smirk. Sona, very well, but you know what happens if you win. Issei, we get engaged. Sona, I'm surprised. I didn't think you'd know. Issei, Rice told me once said that while the only way she could get out of marriage was to beat Riser in a rating game, while for you had to be beat in a chess match. Sona, well then let's see how smart you are. Maybe I'll even join your ever-expanding harem. Issei, is that a challenge? Sona, what if it is? Issei, then we'll see. Let best person win. Sona, good luck, you're gonna need. Sona sets up the chessboard. Sona, what pieces you want? Issei, I'll go black, let you have the first move. Sona, getting why now, aren't we? Issei, I'm dragon, it's in my nature. Time skin, because I have no idea how to write a game between these two. Issei, and checkmate. Sona, wow, I didn't expect that from you. On the chessboard we see that Issei has his king and pawn left. On Sona's side she only has her king left, and in a corner with no means of escape. 1. Sona, well, looks like you beat. I'm surprised. Issei, I'll be honest, I'm surprised myself. Never thought I'd ever beat you at chess. Issei, well, I have to get home and explain what happened here. Sona, alright, you later, darling. Scene change. Issei's mansion. Issei, everyone, I'm home. Koneko, we're in the living room, babe. Issei, alright, be there in a sec. Issei chucks his stuff but the door and makes his way to the living room. Murayama, Issei, why are you back so late? Issei, well, Sona asked me to come to student council to see about my well-being. Murayama, why do I get the feeling there's more to this? Issei, cause there is. Issei, me and Sona ended up playing a game of chess. By this point Afro and Kronos have come in. Afro, why does the chess part have any part to play in this? Issei, cause in the devil world arranged marriage are pretty common, but Sona, not wanting to get put into arranged marriage, made a deal to where only someone smarter or just as smart can marry her by beating her in chess. Koneko, don't tell me you beat her chess. Issei, I'm smarter than I look. Kates, so you're basically engaged to Sona. Issei, pretty much. All the girls, we should have guessed this would have happened. Issei, hey, I'm a dragon, what do you expect? Everyone, this. Issei, alright, I get it. Afro, so what now? I mean, she pretty much now joined the harem. Issei, that's not what I'm worried about. Murayama, then what are you worried about? Issei, it's Sarah Falls, she has a massive sister complex. Koneko, Issei's right, like she's a massive sis con. She's also really into magical girl cosplay. Produces to pull out a photo. Afro, not gonna lie, she's kinda cute. Issei, I can't help but agree with you. Kronos, so what do you think will happen? Issei, either she's gonna try and break up me and Sona, or I don't know, but I just get the strangest feeling she's gonna challenge me to like a game to marry both her and Sona. Koneko, if she does do that, then that's fine. I mean, it's not like the harem is going to stop growing. I mean, you were talking about. Issei, I agree. Issei, one more thing, I wanted to show you something I found. Issei then pulls a katana with a black scabbard and a golden hilt. Issei, one more thing, I wanted to show you something I found. Issei then pulls a katana with a black scabbard and a golden hilt. Afro, where did you find that? Issei, well, the other day I was walking around Kyoto and I heard something calling out to me. I want to where it told me to go. I saw it in a shop window and I felt a contention to it, so I went in and bought it. After that I went to an empty clearing and found it was a demonic weapon that can also rip tears in space. Afro, Issei, that sword was once wielded by a very powerful devil called Virgil, but he died and it was said the sword was lost, but you're extremely lucky to have found it, and for it to be in your collection, and it's called the Yamato. Issei, wow, I never knew that. Afro, it's because it's not of this universe. Issei, well, I have no idea how it's here, but damn, it's cool. I also found this. I've called it the Godfather's Assistant, and from what I know it's a lost relic of heaven that at one point was wielded by human gangsters who didn't know of its power, but I found it interesting that it was wielded by that, why I called it that. Kates, Wow babe, not only do you have the boosted gear, but you also have a demonic and holy weapon. Issei. I know, I can't believe it myself. Time skip. Intercom. Can Issei please come to the student council room please? Scene change. Issei. So Sona, what you need me for? Sona, it's not me who needs you. So we finally meet again after all this time. Issei. It's been to Sairaorg, I hope you've been well. Smiley face. Issei and Sairaorg hug. And Issei and Sairaorg are pretty good friends and keep in touch with each other, that's why they're hugging. 2. Sairaorg. So I heard you beat Sona in a game chess, also sorry about what happened with Rice. Issei. It's fine Sarah, and yes I beat Sona in chess, so what now? Sarah. How about you play me, and if you beat me and then you get both me and Sona in the harem? Issei. Well, I didn't expect to be all flirtous with me. And Issei and Sairaorg have thought about getting together before but didn't because Issei was with Rice, so they kept at just friends. Sarah, then let's play. Time skip. Issei. Checkmate. Sarah. I didn't know you were this skilled at chess. Issei. I'd been practicing during my free time when I was with Rice, decided to learn cause I found it fun, and it's turn I'm pretty good. Sarah. Then how about we all go back to your place? Scene change. Issei. Everyone, I'm back. Issei. Sona, Sarah, let's go to the living, everyone should be there. Sona and Sarah. Alright. As they make their way, everyone's sitting on the couch watching some Breaking Bad. Issei. Everyone, I brought some people with me. All the girls in Issei's harem turns their head to see Sona and Sairaorg. Sona/Sairaorg. Hi everyone. Issei got up from his bed and smiled cause of the fun he and his harem had last night. He went to his shower and showered and then looked out the window and saw a black cat with wing on its back. As he noticed it, a wide grin appeared as he got dressed and ran downstairs, but he didn't notice Koneko waking up and seeing him run downstairs. Koneko. Where's he going? Scene change. Issei POV. I opened the door with the widest grin I could muster. Issei. Hello Kuroka. Kuroka. Hello Naya. I just hug her and say, Issei, it's so nice to see you again. Issei, come and I'm about to make some breakfast, would like some. Kuroka. Yes sure Trihexa. Issei. So how you been? It's been a few weeks since I've seen you. Kuroka. Not great to be hosent. Issei. Relationship problems? Kuroka. Yeah, you could say. Issei. For now just sit, I'll make some food for us, and we can talk about it if you want. Kuroka. Yeah, Trihexa, like that. Time skip. Issei. So what's on your mind? Kuroka. Well, it's to with Veil. Koneko. What are you doing here, sis? Kuroka. I came to see Issei. Let's say the last week has not been great. Issei. Koneko, is everyone else awake? Or are they still asleep? Koneko, when I got up everyone else were waking up, they're probably taking a shower now. Issei. Trihexa babe. Issei. Sorry about that Kuroka, just needed to make everyone was awake. Kuroka. It's fine, don't worry about it. Issei. So what's up? Kuroka. Well, this happened 2 days ago. Flashback start. Kuroka POV. I was going out for a little to pick up some things. Before I left I saw Veil and Lefei watching something. I wasn't paying attention to what they were watching, so I went for a few hours. When I got home I went to the living to see if they were there. When I went to our bedroom to find Lefei and Veil in our bed, and so I went and stayed with Arthur. Explain what happened, and let's say he isn't happy with his sister Aren. And then today I came to see you and Koneko. Flashback and Issei. Come here. Issei and Koneko just hugged to try and comfort her. Kuroka. Trihexa, both of you. Everyone expects Sairaorg and Sona. Issei, who's this? Issei. This is Kuroka, Koneko's sister. Oh, Kuroka. Hi, I'm Kuroka. Murayama. How do you know Issei? Kuroka. I've been good friends for a while now. Koneko. Yeah, they've been friends for a while now. Issei. While I was with Rice and the other in my free time, if I wasn't learning chess, then me and Kuroka would hang out. Kuroka. You also did promise me kittens. Everyone, what? Issei. Okay, before you all kill me, Kuroka, and I haven't done it. Last night was my first time. Kates, explain. Issei. Alright, so me and Kuroka were hanging out one day, but we decided to go out partying that night. We had a lot to drink. We ended up on my couch, and I said, yeah, I'll give you kittens, but I was drunk. We then passed out. Issei. Next morning we woke up just holding at each other fully clothed. Koneko. Oh, that's fine then. Koneko. I see, I have decided she can join the harem. Kuroka. What? Koneko. You were gonna date before, well you have your chance now. Sairaorg. I mean I'm fine with you already with Issei, as do we're engaged now. Kuroka. Use how do you do it? Issei. I do not know perks of being a dragon, I guess. Afro. So I'm guessing we're all in agreement Kuroka can date Issei. Issei. Well, that was fast. Kuroka. Yeah, I know, but it's not, we're not into each other. Kuroka. Well, I see. Do promise me kittens. Issei, one day but not now. Kuroka, ah, you're so cute when you're blushing. Issei, Kuroka, stop it. Kuroka, never. Issei, what have I gotten myself into? Time skip. Issei, everyone, I have something to say. Next week I'm going to Kyoto to see some people. Koneko, are you going to see Yasaka? Issei, yeah? Koneko, tell Kunu I said hi. Issei, I will. Smiley face. Sona, how long you gonna be there for? Issei, about 2/3 days. Been planning this for a while, but we decided it would be good for like 3 at most. Kronos, guess you're referencing to Yasaka, right? Issei, yeah, we've been talking a lot over the past few months and Kuno now sees me as a kind of father figure. Afro, if you don't mind me asking why? Issei, me and some others saved her and Yasaka from a terrorist group called the Chaos Brigade. Issei, pretty much ever since then she's viewed me and her dad. Smile on his face. Kuroka, use when you see Yasaka, try not to have too much with her. Issei, at this point what do you really expect from me? Koneko, that you're gonna sleep with the yokai faction leader. Issei, am not gonna win this, aren't I? Sona, Issei, you bought this upon yourself. Issei, I know. Time skip. Murayama, you know we're gonna miss you, I see. Issei, I know, but I am only gonna be gone for like 3 days. Kates, but 3 days without you is gonna be boring. Issei, you can hang with the others, you know. I mean, I never see the both you talk to Sairaorg of Kronos. Murayama, I guess you're right. Kates, we also want to meet this Yasaka you've been talking about, so you'd better bring her home with you. Issei, yeah, you'll meet, I promise. Teacher, okay, class lunch is over, back to your seats. Issei POV, I was sitting on the train to Kyoto. I only had about 20 to 22 minutes till I got there, so I messaged Yasaka. Issei, hey Yasaka, I'm be in Kyoto within the next 20 minutes. Yasaka, okay, well, see you at the train station. Issei, is Kuna gonna be there? Yasaka, yes she will. Issei, smiley face. Time skip. Issei, I arrived at the train station and the first thing that happened after I got off the train was immediately getting hugged by a yellow blur. Kunu, Daddy, it's so good to see you. Issei, how have you been, my little furball? Kunu, I've been okay, but it's not been the same without you. Issei, well, I should be here for about 3 days, so we'll spend as much time as possible. Kunu, yay. Yasaka, Issei-sama, it's good to see ya. Issei, it's been too long, Yasaka. I said that with outstretched arms. Yasaka, or why not? Time skip. Issei, T-checks for having me. Smiley face. Yasaka, anytime I see. Kunu, can me and Daddy go play for a bit? Yasaka, I don't see why not, but you have to ask Issei first. Issei, I'm fine with it. Kunu, come on Daddy, let's go. Issei, I'll be back later then. Yasaka, I'll be waiting now, go have fun. Me and Kunu played some hide and seek, then I chased her around the palace cause she went to play tag. Time skip. Third person POV. Issei, Yasaka and Kunu were at a table having some dinner when Yasaka said, Yasaka, I see, I wanted to say sorry for not being there when Rice betrayed you. Issei, it's fine, I don't want to be rude, but there's not much you could have done, and I've moved on from my time with them and found some new people. Yasaka, I just hope you're doing alright. Issei, I'll be honest, I've never been better. Kunu, Daddy, what does Mom mean when she say Rice betrayed you? Issei, I'll tell you when you're older. And the reason Kunu is not sure what Yasaka means when she betrayed is because Yasaka doesn't want Kunu to know about that at a young age. Kunu, I'm okay, I'm worried for how Daddy is feeling, but he feels it best not tell me, then that's fine for now. Issei, Pumpkin, it's not that I don't want to tell you, it's just hard for me to remember those time, and I've been trying to put it behind me, and will look at me now, we get more time to spend together, so let's not worry about that stuff. Kunu, okay Daddy, smiley face. Time skip. Issei, good night Kunu. Kunu, good night Dad, good night Mom. Yasaka, good night my sweet fox. Issei and Yasaka leave Kunu's room. Yasaka, so Issei care to join me for a drink? Issei, ah fuck it, why not? Yasaka, I'll put up a sound barrier then. Issei, why? Yasaka, I tend to play a lot of music when I drink. Issei, you had me at music. Yasaka, let's get started then. And Emma put in a few songs I like for this scene, but you can imagine them playing whatever you want. And by the way, I don't own any of these songs, I just think you should check them out cause they're good songs, especially The Disclosure cause they're the best band of all time, and yes, I will die on this HIL. Issei, Yasaka, I like your music tastes. Yasaka, well, raising a child does come with its difficulties, so I listen to music when I get free time. Yasaka, so what would you like to drink? Issei, I'll have on the beach. Yasaka, here. Issei, T-checks. Yasaka, so tell me about these new people you meet. Issei, well, the best way to put it is that they're from another universe. Yasaka, Okay, I'm also guess some of those people were female. Issei, would you believe me if I said I'm dating alternative universes Kronos and Aphrodite? Yasaka, honestly yes. Issei, well that's unexpected. Yasaka, I mean the fact that you're someone who's done incredible feats, as beating a god, beating someone how survived the Great War, and getting the power of Albion while being Drake's host. Issei scathing the back of his head, I guess you're right. Yasaka, and wanna know the best thing you've done. Issei, what's that? As Issei says that, Yasaka walks up to Issei and says into a husky voice, Yasaka, Issei, you stole my heart like a phantom thief in the night. Issei just as huskily with a bit of a dragonic tone in his voice. Well, I can be your phantom thief tonight. Yasaka, then show me what you got, lover boy. Time skip. Issei awoke to see Yasaka draped over him with the memories of what happened last night flashing through his mind. Issei, Koneko, I'ma have to ask you about foreseeing abilities. Yasaka, didn't think you'd already be awake. Issei, well, I trend to get up pretty early recently cause I've been training with some new weapons. Yasaka, Issei, come to me Yamato. Yasaka, holy fuck, I knew you said something about other universes, but I didn't think you'd get a weapon from Devil May Cry. Issei, Yasaka, there's a game I like to play when I get free time and it's called Devil May Cry. And Devil May Cry will be a game in the universe, but Issei has the Yamato because if I'm doing multiple universes then why not add the coolest fucking sword to ever exist? 1. Issei, well then how about me and you get and play some Devil May Cry? Yasaka, sure why not, but going to blow you out of the water. Issei, is that a challenge? Yasaka, yes it is. Time skip. Issei, what mode are we playing? Yasaka, Bloody Palace. Issei, I call Virgil. Yasaka, alright. Scene change. Kuna POV. I woke up to some weird sounds, I wasn't sure what they were so I got up to see what was going on. Issei, scum. Yasaka, rev it up. Issei, now I'm a little motivated. Yasaka, get em girl. Issei, fine, this is how you wish to die. Yasaka, this party's getting crazy. Issei and Yasaka, yes let's go. Kunu, what's going on? Issei, we beat Bloody Palace LV 100. Kunu, nice. Kunu, so what's happening today? Yasaka, I thought we could all chill out and spend some time together. Kunu, okay. Time skip. Third person POV. Issei, Yasaka and Kunu decided to go out for a bit, and Kunu wanted to show more of Kyoto to Issei. Kunu, come on dad. Issei, alright I'm coming, slow down a little. Yasaka, she seems to have a lot of energy today. Issei, I know. Kunu took Issei to all the different shrines around Kyoto, and various yokai smiled and said hi to the group. Scene change. Issei POV. Yasaka, hey Issei, wanna some DMC? Issei, yeah sure. Issei, Yasaka, I was wondering, do you and Kunu wanna come back to Ko with me tomorrow? Yasaka, sure, it would be nice to meet everyone else. Issei, smiley face. Time skip. Yasaka, come Kunu, we're about to go. Kunu, yeah, be with ya in SEC. Issei, I'll just magic circle us back. Yasaka, okay. Scene change. Everyone, there's someone I like you to meet. Yasaka, hi, I'm Yasaka. Kunu, Koneko. Koneko, hey there Kunu, it's been a while. Issei and Yasaka smile as Kunu and Koneko hug. Sarah fall, hey Yasaka. Yasaka, been a while Sarah. Aphrodite, so this is the Yasaka you were talking about. Issei, yep. Aphrodite, well, nice to meet you, I'm Aphrodite and this is Kronos. Yasaka, hello. Great red POV. I was doing my usual of flying around in the dimensional gap when I sensed some kind of power, so I went to investigate. And what I saw shocked me, a woman floating in the techna-colored sky of the place. I wasn't sure of who this person was, but I needed to know. Trihexa POV. Trihexa, I found myself floating somehow with a human female form. I was confused cause I thought I died and my suffering had finally ended, but it seemed that fate just had it out for me. Trihexa, yet my mind felt clear, like all the insanity just left me. I was new to this, being locked up as a beast with no sanity left to speak of, but all of it left me in this new form. I felt happy, but these emotions were new, I hadn't felt them in so long, I guess I forgot how to feel. Who are you? I saw a dragon in front of, yet it seemed to take up a human form for reasons unknown to me. And imagine this, but female. Trihexa. From what I know, I'm known as the Trihexa. I saw the girl flinch until she said, Great Red, but I thought Issei killed you. I'm not sure what came over me, but as soon as I heard that name a massive blush came across my face. Great Red, why is the Trihexa blushing? I thought it was a being of no feeling or sanity. Trihexa, this Issei person you speak of, I want you to take me to him now. Great Red, and why should I? For all I know, you might just try to kill him. Trihexa, That's not my intentions, please just take him to me. Scene change. Issei POV. I was sitting in class, the teacher was blabbing on about something till everything stopped, and I could see it in everyone's eyes. I kind of creeping fear like death was fast approaching. I'd felt it before. Issei, this isn't good, I need to get out of here. I was about to ask the teacher if I could leave, but before that a woman came into the classroom. Can Issei come with me please? Teacher, why yeah he go www with why you. Thank you. I got up and followed the woman. After a few minutes of walking we arrived by the old school building and I saw someone I was not expecting. Issei Red? Great Red. Hey Issei, it's been a while. As she said that, the mysterious woman stood next to Red. Great Red. Issei, meet the Trihexa. Issei, www what, but I thought I killed you. Trihexa, you did, but it seemed fate still has a use for me. Issei, SS, so why are you here? Trihexa, I want to be your mate. Issei, what? Trihexa, as I said, I want to be your mate. Issei, but why me? Trihexa, because not only did you prove your strength to me, you freed me from the mindless form I once inhabited, so while I may be new these emotions, there's something screaming inside me to be your mate. Issei, Red, why do I feel like the rest of the girls are going to be happy about this? Red, it'd probably best to get the all for meeting to tell them what's happened. Issei, alright Trihexa, you have to hang fire for my answer for now, but first, what if I refuse you as my mate? Trihexa, I don't know. I'm new to all this, so I just don't know. It's been so long since I felt these kinds of feelings. Issei, alright, well come on then, we have a meeting I guess. Rice, Issei, what are you doing here and who are these people? Issei, why do you care? It's not like I have to answer anything, so leave before you get hurt. Rice, why should I? Red, don't worry, I got this, I see. Issei, you sure? Red, just watch me. Red, I am Great Red, leaking a lit of her power. Rice, www what you are doing here? Red, it's none of your business, now run along. Issei, teach X Red. Red, anytime bro. And Issei and Great Red have brother-sister type of relationship because Red gave Issei a new body that made him a full dragon as well as some of her power. Scene change. Sona POV. Issei, Sona can do me favor. Issei, can you get Mura and K-Taste to come here? Sona, sure babe. Issei, teach X. Murayama POV. I was sitting in class, that feeling of death now gone, till I heard something over the intercom. Sona, can Murayama and K-Taste please come to the student council room? So we got up and went to the room. Third person POV. Murayama and K-Taste walk in to see Issei with two people they'd never seen. Issei, okay, now that everyone's here, please set into the magic circle. Everyone steps in the circle. Scene change. They arrived at Issei's house to Sairaorg, Kronos, Afro, Kuroka, Koneko, Yasaka, and Kuno. Issei, okay, everyone sit down please, this is gonna take some explaining. Mura, okay, but why is Koneko here? Koneko, I took a sick day. Mura, oh, fair enough. Issei, okay, now that everyone's sat down, you're probably wondering how these two people are. Well, the first is Great Red. Great Red, hi y'all. Sairaorg, why is Great Red with you? Issei, well, me and Red have this kind of brother-sister relationship, she the reason I'm now a full dragon. Great Red, I made him a new body after Rice cheated on him and gave him some of my power, technically making him my brother cause my power and blood flows through him. I also taught him how to play guitar. Issei, you really didn't need to tell them that last part. Red, oh, but I did. Issei, there's not winning with you, is there? Red, nope. Issei, anyway, before I say who this next person is, don't freak out, okay? Everyone okay? Issei, this is the Trihexa, also known as the Beast of the Apocalypse. Trihexa, well, I'm not that now, HPMH. Issei, adorable. Everyone expect Katseis, Mura, Kronos, and Afro. Is the Beast of the Apocalypse pouting? Issei, well, let's get back on track. Issei, earlier I was in class until the Trihexa showed up and said she wants to be my mate. Everyone, why? Trihexa, I'll tell them. Issei, go on then, cause I wanna know as well. Trihexa, well, before I died I was known as the Beast of the Apocalypse, as most of you already know, but by the time died I have lost all of my sanity and forgot how to feel, yet today I woke in the dimensional gap. Trihexa, I saw Great Red, and when she mentioned Issei I knew I had to see him, so I got Great to teleport me to near his location. Karate and Murayama, so you were the cause of that creeping fear. Trihexa, yeah, sorry about that. Trihexa, well, after I came and saw Issei there was something inside me screaming to make him mine. After all, he proved his strength and freed me from the insanity that once gripped my mind. Everyone stayed silent for a few minutes until Kuroka sighed. Kuroka, Let's look at this objectively. We are talking about Issei here. We all knew what we were getting into, and we knew Issei harem was only going to grow. Yasaka, Kuroka's right, let's just accept her as Issei's mate like we all are. Sairaorg, let's just do that, it's the easiest and best course of action. Trihexa, so I'm allowed to be his mate. Kunu, I have no idea what you're on about, but I guess you're allowed. Kunu, also daddy, can you explain what's going on here? Issei, when you're older you're too pure and innocent to know these things. Kunu, okay daddy, I trust your judgment. Issei, I'm glad you're here, my little fox. And by this point Yasaka and Kunu have moved in with Issei. Sorry for not saying about it before. Kunu, I'm just happy to live with daddy. Trihexa, Issei, is this what they call prenatal love? Issei, yes it is. Trihexa, can I hold her? Issei, if Kunu's okay with it. Issei, are you on with Pumpkin? Kunu, sure. Issei then passes Kunu to Trihexa. Trihexa, this feels nice. Kunu hugs Trihexa, sensing the fear melt away from the girl. Everyone smiles as they watch the Trihexa smile, a genuine smile with Kunu in her arms. Time skip. Mura, hey Issei, is okay if we move in with you? Issei, I thought you'd never ask. Smiley face. Kates, we'll take that as a yes then. Issei looks at the time, 10 p.m. Issei, you two wanna stay round here tonight? Mura, yes sure. Issei, alright, let's go to bed then, but I'll meet you in the room. I'ma just go check on Kunu first. Kates, alright, see ya in a few minutes. Scene change. Issei POV. I walked into Kunu's room to wish her a good night, but what I saw made me smile. I saw Yasaka and Trihexa tucking in Kunu. Issei, hey you two. Trihexa and Yasaka, hey Issei. Kunu, daddy. Issei, I was going to tuck you, but looks like I was beaten to the punch. Kunu, mommy. Trihexa tucked me in. Issei, already calling her mom, isn't that surprising? Kunu, I call all the women you live mommy. Issei, well, I'm glad you're getting on with everyone. Issei, well, enough talk. Good night, my little fox. Kunu, good night daddy. Good night mommy. Good night mommy. Trihexa, Yasaka and Trihexa, good night. Issei, come on you two, let's get to bed. Scene change. Issei, good night everyone. Everyone, good night darling. And that's where I'm ending. See you in Raynare POV. I'm finally done with my mission. Those fucking leaders, I mean geez, how long does it take to organize a meeting? Zex was annoying, but Azazel and Michael, geez, it felt like he wouldn't get off his ass. At least I'm finally back. We'll best get inside and tell Issei about this. Third person POV. Issei, Ray should be back soon, hopefully she's done what I asked her. Koneko heard the front door open, thinking it was probably Trihexa or maybe Yasaka, but who I saw shocked me. Koneko, why are you here? I thought you died. Issei, Koneko, it's alright, she's here because I want her to be here. Issei, so Raynare, did everything go according to plan? Ray, yeah, everything went well, meeting scheduled for tomorrow. Issei, excellent. Koneko, why is she here and what's this meeting you speak of? Issei, after Red made me a new body, she gave me the power to bring people back as dragons, so I decided to bring back Raynare to see why she killed me. Koneko, and what did she say? Issei, best ask Raynare yourself. Raynare, I had to kill Issei because my friend's life and my own were being threatened by Kokobile. Koneko, Issei, did you bring back the others? Issei, I did for Kalawaner and Millet, but Donasik I kept dead cause he was also threatening their lives. Koneko, okay, so what about the meeting? Issei, I've set up meeting between the faction leader. Issei, because I'm setting up my own faction, the hybrid faction. Koneko, why is it called the hybrid faction? Issei, cause it will be for any race to join that don't want to be a part of the three factions. Trihexa, hey darling. Issei, hey Hexa. Raynare, Issei, who is this? Issei, oh yes, sorry you haven't met any of the new people. Raynare? Issei, this is my mate the Trihexa. Ray, what? Issei, Ray, chill, she's not going to hurt you. Trihexa, Issei, darling, is she part of the harem? Issei, no she isn't, she's a friend. Koneko, darling, you have a female friend. Issei, I have female friends, you know not every woman I meet is gonna be dating me. Ray, could have fooled me. Issei, what's that supposed to mean? Ray, well, you brought me back, I thought you were gonna be like Raynare, I have brought you back and for that you will now date me. Issei, Ray, you're a bitch, has anyone ever told you that? Ray, Issei, as your friend it's my job to make fun of you whenever I get the chance. Koneko, she's right, part of being someone's friends is messing with them. Issei, Koneko, not you two. Trihexa, it's funny and cute when you're embarrassed. Issei, stop it all of you. Ray, alright, I've had my fun now, so are you going to introduce me to your new lovers? Issei, when they get back. Time skip. Issei, so I want you meet someone. Ray, please come in. Kronos, Issei, is she part of the harem? Kates, Oh no, I'm only a poor maiden whose man is being stolen. My poor heart just breaks at the thought. Ray, if you were saying that before Issei joined Rice Peerage, then I'd say yes, but me and Issei aren't dating. Koneko, you did at one point. Afro, she did. Ray, lets me explain. Well, before Issei was in Rice Peerage, I had a mission to kill him, so I took him on a date, and did the deed. Issei, before do anything, there's more to this story. When she killed me, her and her friends' lives were being threatened by a cadre level fallen called Kokabil. Ray, I had no choice, and if I could go back and stop myself then I would, but Issei brought me back and gave me a second chance. Issei, well, now that that's over, I have an announcement. I'm starting my own faction, the Hybrid Faction. Everyone but Koneko and Ray. Wait, what? Issei, as I said, I'm starting a faction. It will give us complete freedom. It will also be good the cat army, cause they won't be part of the 3 factions. Kronos, that's very interesting. Sairaorg, would I be able to be in your faction? I no longer really want to be associated with the devils. Issei, that's why it's called the Hybrid Faction. It's for anyone who doesn't want to be in the 3 factions. Sona, I agree with my sister. Being in your faction would be way better. Kuroka, what would we be doing with the 3 factions? Issei, that's why I set up the meeting. We are going to be allies with the factions, but apart from that we'll be solo. Time skip. Azazel, so Issei, tell us how you revived Raynare. Issei, well, this meeting is so I can make an announcement. As you can probably already tell, I am no longer an affiliate of the factions. Issei, because from this day on I'm now the leader of the Hybrid Faction. Michael, what do you mean Hybrid Faction? Issei, I am its creator and leader with my new allies. As Issei says this, a group of people walked in. Hello, my name is Kronos. I am known as Aphrodite. The name is Catman. I am Geru. And I am the war god Yukimara. Sirs, Issei, when did you meet the Greek pantheon? Kronos, we are not a part of this universe's Greek pantheon. Azazel, then what universe are you from? Aphrodite, we are from a universe known as the cat universe because cat's the predominant species, but we somehow found ourselves in this universe, and now are the lovers and allies of the Red Dragon Emperor. Sirs, very interesting. Just one thing I want to know, why is Rice not with you? Everyone saw Issei flinch as that name was said. Issei, do not speak the name of that whore. Sirs, what did just call my sister? Issei, angry, you fucking heard me, don't speak her name. They all felt the temperature drop as 2 people teleported into the room. One of them, seeing their lover in distress, went to comfort them. Koneko, it's okay honey, she's not here, I am. The temperature rose once more as Issei saw the 2 new people. Darling, aren't you going to introduce me? Issei, everyone meet the Trihexa, my mate. The faction leaders. Did you just say Trihexa? Issei, why of course. And Azazel, about your question about Raynare, I revived her myself as a full dragon. Issei, Sirs, you don't like me talking about your sister in that way, so let's go see what she's doing. Harem. Issei, everyone but Koneko, please go back to the house, I'll meet you there. It's just I have some unfinished business to take care of. Issei, let's go, shall we? I sense her and the group at the orc. Scene change. Sirs POV. I didn't know what to expect when we teleported, but one thing for sure was the closer we got to the club room, the more of a lurking fear I felt, like it was crawling up my spine. I shot Issei a quick glance. I could see his face was stone cold serious, but his eyes held so much pain. Third person POV. The closer they, the more the faction's leader didn't know what to feel until, as they were climbing the stairs, they heard what sounded like moaning. They arrived at the room, but before they entered, Issei said one thing. Issei, be ready. And with that they entered. The leader didn't expect to see all of Rice group draped over one man. That wasn't Issei yet. They didn't notice them until Issei broke their haze. Issei, so you never changed, do you? Rice, oh shut up Issei. Irina, oh fuck. Akino, www, why are you her? Issei, to show the leaders your true natures. Rice, so Wani-chan, what you do need? Sirs, Rice, why just why? Issei, because she never cared about me, none of them did. In Rice's own words, if he wasn't the Red Dragon, I'd let him die. Koneko, Issei's right, she's only a power-hungry bitch. Rias, why did you have to ruin my plan? Issei, what's your plan? To make me your trophy husband, use my political power, and then play around with another guy behind my back? But it's not only you, it's all of you. I thought you loved me, but I was wrong. Issei, Sirs, this is the true nature of your sister, the one I thought I loved, and not only that, she waited for Raynare to kill me, then revived me as her loyal servant. Sirs, Issei, I'm so sorry. Issei, please don't, I don't need any pity. I met people I actually love, and you want to know the best part. Rias, what the so-called best part? Issei, After you cheated on me, Great Red herself made me a new dragon body and gave me some of her power, meaning I'm now the brother of Great Red and I'm also dating the Trihexa. Rias, WW what? Surzex. Rias, you will come with me now. Your peerage expect for Koneko will all be punished. Michael. Irina, you shall be stripped of your title as an angel. 2. Azazel. I'm disappointed. Akino. Issei. I'm leaving now, do what you will with them, and also I'm willing to be allies with the factions, but RN I'm going home. A quick note before we start, this is to show what's happening with the orc expect for Kiba and Koneko, so let's start. Surzex. Rias Gremory, for manipulating and being the cause of the Red Dragon's death, you shall be stripped of your title as a high-class devil as well as your title as here. Surzex. Honestly, I'm disappointed in you. You let an innocent soul die for your own lust for power, then cheated on him, so you will be exiled to the human world. Rias. What? No, you can't do this to me. I'm your sister. Surzex. You were my sister. Surzex. Guards, take her away and bring in the rest of the peerage. And Kiba and Koneko are required to be there, so they shall be in this scene. Surzex. Kiba, Koneko, first I would like to apologize for Rias' actions, and for that I will be making you free devils. Kiba and Koneko. Thank you, sir. Surzex, you may leave now. Surzex. Now for the rest of you, expect Irina. Michael will deal with you. Surzex. Asia, Zenobia, Aquino, your punishment is that you will also be exiled and your devil powers will be taken away. Scene change. Michael POV. Michael. Irina, for infidelity, as well as been a part of why the Red Dragon is no longer part of the three factions. Your title as an angel will be stripped. You will be made human again. Your powers will also be stripped. Now leave. Michael. So Surzex, I'm guessing you're done with your lot. Surzex. I am. It's just there's two people I'm not sure what to do about, and they are Rosweiss and Gasper, because Rosweiss has been with the Norse from what we know, and Gasper I'm not sure where he's been. Michael. Interesting, seems we'll have to wait and see. Surzex. You're right, old friend, we'll just have to wait. Issei. Hey Kronos, wanna go on a run with me? Kronos, sure, why not, let's go. Scene change. Park. Where am I? I wonder what happened to the others. Kronos. Johnny, is that you? Issei. Kronos, who's this? Kronos. This is a good friend of mine, he's called Johnny. Johnny. Hey Kronos, who's the person with you? Kronos. This is my boyfriend, his name's Issei. Issei. Hello? Johnny. Can you please clarify one thing for me? Why is that the normal humans I can't see us? Issei. They can, it's just they keep forgetting. Kronos. How? Issei. Do you remember after we watched that one episode of Doctor Who with the aliens with suits? Kronos. Yeah, but why bring that up? Issei. Well, that night with the help of Red and Drake I created a spell that's like shows so that anyone in this park that's human sees someone from the supernatural or cat army forget after they look away. Kronos. Wow, that's really useful. Issei. I know, right? Issei. Now greeting serious. Issei. So Johnny, tell me, are you threat to the cat army and my loved one, or are you an ally? Kronos. It's okay, he's an ally, we have a history. Johnny. I am an ally. Me Kronos are close friends. I switched from the Doge army to the cat army about 2/2.5 years ago. Kronos. He's right, we have a history. Issei. That's fine then. Issei. Welcome to the team. Scene change. Issei. Everyone meet our new ally. Afro. Johnny. OMG, it's so good to see you again. Johnny and Afro share a hug. Sona. Who is this? Johnny. Hi, I'm Johnny. As you can see, a lizard. I'm also part of the cat army because of reasons I'm not going to get into. RN. Seraphal. I'm already guessing you Kronos Aphrodite have a history. Kronos. We do, the three of us are closer friends. Johnny. Issei, this is gonna sound kinda weird, but do you have any musical instruments? Issei. I have a music, I don't use it much though. Johnny. Smiley face. Excellent. Aphrodite. He's big into listening and creating music. Issei. I'll put a sound barrier in there. Johnny. Issei, you have gained my eternal respect. Issei. Smiley face. Time skip. Issei POV. I don't know what compelled me, but I decided to go the music room. I got there to see Johnny with a guitar and one song I couldn't help but join in on singing. Issei. Mind if I join? Johnny. Be my guest, just make you sure you can keep up. Kuna POV. I was going to see what Daddy was doing, but when I heard what they were doing I knew I needed Mom to see this. Kanu. Mommy, come with me, you need to see this. Yasaka. Okay, let's go, sweetie. Scene change. Issei POV. Me and Johnny started singing, but I didn't notice Yasaka and Kuna standing by the door listening to us. And time to hit the music. Issei. I am a wildfire you can't tame. Johnny. Igniting my temper can't put my flame. Issei. There's no way to contain. Johnny. This storm's swelling inside me. Issei. I am a bomb you can't defuse. Johnny. Might as just accept you're going to lose. Issei. Can't turn down, I refuse to hold back anymore. Johnny, all of these thoughts inside my head. Issei, blinding me in a curtain of red. Johnny, frustration is getting bigger. Issei and Johnny, pull my devil trigger. Yasaka, babe, you don't know why that was. Issei, holy fuck, don't scare me like that. Kunu, sorry dad, but it just seemed like you were in your element. Issei, it's alright, it's just you scared me. Smiley face. Yasaka, Issei, I didn't know you could sing that well. Issei, I sing sometimes manly when nobody's in. Yasaka, you and me tonight are going to have some fun after that performance. Issei, I like where this is going. Yasaka licks her lips and Issei just gives her this look. Kunu, dad, can we go play some games together? Issei, sure honey. Yasaka, I'll see you in the bedroom. Issei, I'll see you there. Issei and Kunu go into the living room and end up some games with Murakat. They played DMC, then some Vampire Survivors, and ended it with some Persona 5. And I know those are some random games, but they're some of my fave games, so that's why I put them there. Time skip. Issei, so are you ready? Johnny, I'm ready. Kronos, what are we doing? Red, we're here to help Johnny get a human form. Kronos, so what do you need me to do? Issei, I need you to stop time for everyone but us. Kronos, okay, got ya. Red, let's do this. Time skip. Kronos, Johnny, you did it. This is Johnny's human form. The guy with the hat and wings will be Johnny's human without the wings and will have a normal face, not just glowing red eyes. Issei, wow, just wow, Johnny, you have some style. Johnny, T-checks, but I'ma need to get some more clothes cause I wanna see what normal human life is like. Issei, anytime we need to do that, let me know. Kronos, I'll resume time now. Issei, T-checks for the help, babe. Kronos, anytime, darling. Red, I'll see ya later, bro. Issei, see ya sis. T-checks for the help. Red, smiley face. Come guys, let's go back to the house. When they get back, Issei explains what's happened. Afro, so what now? Johnny, I think I might attend Ku Academy with Issei. I'd like to see what human life is like. Kates, you should join our class then. Johnny, sure, why not? Knock knock. Issei, wonder how it could be, I'll go check. Scene change at the door. Issei, so what brings you here, Zex? Sir Zex, I've come to I from you about my decision on what to do with Rias. Also there's someone here to see you. It's been a long, my love. Issei, Ravel HH, how are you here? I thought you disappeared. Trihexa, Issei darling, who is that girl? Issei, it's best if I tell you in the living room. Scene change. Pretty much everyone knew Surzex, but the blonde next to him was unknown to them. Issei, before we talk about the blonde Surzex, tell me the news first please. Surzex, Rias and the peerage except for Gasp and Roswise have been exiled with their powers taken away, but after a psychological evaluation after the judgment was passed was everyone but Asia was in on the plan. Asia on the other hand seemed to not know what she was getting into, and being easy to manipulate was coerced into the plan. Issei, okay, so what of Asia? Surzex, I'm thinking of bringing her here, they farther from Rice the better. Issei, I'm willing to have her here as long as she doesn't double-cross me or start drama. Are these terms acceptable? Surzex, they are, but you seem too relaxed about this. Issei, look, after what's happened as of recent, I'm willing to forgive, and she did always seem like the right amount of influence over her, and she'll do anything you want. I tired to get that out of her, but it seems I failed. Issei, now for the blonde next to Zex, her name is Ravel. Ravel, hi. Serafal, but we thought you all died. Ravel, well, as I see, was fighting the Trihexa. One of the Choice Brigade stabbed me as I tired to protect Issei. As you know, by the time I bleed out I had to abandon my original body and create a new one because, as they say, the phoenix always rise from the ashes. Issei, well, she was one of my lovers in Rias group, but by the time I met the cat army and got with all of you I thought she had died for my sake. Issei, Ravel, for what it's worth, I'm sorry for letting to die. I should have been a better boyfriend. Ravel, it's okay, I see, and for what it's worth, I'm sorry for not being there when Rias cheated on you, and am sorry for not coming back sooner. Issei, having enough of the chit-chat, slammed his lips onto Ravel's with all the pain, regret, and happiness he could muster, all put into that to show how much he missed her. Everyone in Issei Harem watching in surprise as Issei did this, but only one person could truly feel the emotions going through Issei, as he had Ravel. Koneko saying this just loud enough for Issei's harem to hear. Koneko, the pain in heart, it's gone. Afro, what do you mean? Koneko, because I've known him the longest, I can say with certainty he loves us all and would go the ends of the universe for us, but I could always feel a lingering regret in his heart at the death one of his closest lovers. Issei, Ravel, I just can't express the words to say, so I hope that proved how much I miss you. Ravel with tears in her eyes, I see. I'm so happy to be back. I don't know how long I've dreamed of this moment. Everyone smiled as the two lovers reunited, shared these moments of pure love together. Murayama. So we have another girl. Johnny. Looks like you're right, but still look at the relief in his eye, that kind of pure joy you only see in the eye of the ones closest to you. Kronos. Johnny's right, let's not think of this as another girl in the harem, but a heartfelt reunion. Koneko. I'm just glad to see her again. Kuroka. You two were pretty close, weren't you? Koneko. We were. I'll be honest, it tore me up not only knowing one of my best friends was dead, but also seeing my love with those deads, and not something I ever want to see again, so to see those two again at last just makes me smile. Kuroka. Agreed sis, agreed. Time skip. Issei. So Ravel, does your family know you're back? Ravel. They do. I'm sorry though, they were the first I told. Issei. Don't apologize, they had more of right to know if you were alive than me. I'm just happy to see you again. Ravel, smiley face. Koneko. So how are you, KFC? Ravel, and good cat. Issei. It brings a smile to my face to see you two bantering as ever. Koneko. It's nice to have you back, Ravel. Ravel, you too, sister. Johnny. Well, this has been an interesting day, first getting a human form, then finding out a lost lover is alive. This has been a lot. Issei. Agreed, it's been draining. Johnny. You got any vodka? Issei. Yeah, there's some in fridge. Johnny. Then let's all sit down with a tail and chill the fuck out. Ravel. Mr. Sorry, but I don't know your name, but that would be lovely. Johnny. Oh yes, sorry, I haven't told you. My name's Johnny and am a part of the cat army, but Issei probably told you about them. Ravel. He filed me in and the cute bear one even sat on my shoulder. Johnny. That means he acknowledges you as friend. Ravel, smiley face. Ravel. Well then, you were saying about tails. Issei. Let's fucking do it. And that's the end. Yes, surprise, Ravel is in the harem once more. I've had my favorite battle cat's enemy. And have him a human form a lot, I know, but gotta set stuff up somehow. Thanks for watching this video. You really enjoy this video. Like, subscribe, and comment down below, and turn on that bell notification. Don't forget to support and follow Virgil78 for writing that awesome fanfic, and also make sure to comment on this story, link in the description. See you in the next video. Goodbye.